Okay, today I want to talk about, I feel like I'm losing my voice and I don't know why. I've not been riding any roller coasters and I promise I haven't been screaming at my kids that much. But my voice I feel like is getting a little bit like raspy. So maybe I'm getting sick. I hope not. Anyways, the video I wanted to do today was about the all-in approach to recovery, right? I did not coin that phrase. I'm not certain who did, but it's obviously been thrown around there as this like full on, I guess, I don't know how it started out, but now it's kind of like all in means that you are absolutely 100% have this raging hunger that is absolutely insatiable and out of control. And all in means you're eating all day, every second of the day. And you gotta be, if you're going all in, you've gotta be pretty darn sick and you gotta look the part of someone with an eating disorder, and it's gotta be pretty darn extreme for you to commit to all in. And in talking to some clients earlier this morning, they kind of alluded to that, kind of like, well, I don't really feel like I need to go all in because like, I don't feel like I'm as hungry as some of these people who talk about this like raging mental hunger, or I don't feel like I really need to go all in because I've already gained like a good amount of weight in the last couple of years. I just still have eating disorder thoughts. Or I don't feel like I have to go all in fully because I feel like I don't really have that many rules. It's just a couple little niggling things. And it dawned on me, I was like, okay, all in has been, I don't know what it's been defined as or how people perceive it, but to me, the way that I view that term, if anyone cares to hear, but the way I view all in to recovery is you are fully committing to do whatever it takes, regardless of where you're starting, regardless of where you are now, regardless of your weight, regardless of how disordered your behaviors are, regardless of how high your mental hunger is, regardless of all of that, you are committing to full recovery. You are committing to do whatever it takes to get to full recovery. And so when people aren't at that place that I'm talking about, at a very, very low body weight, essentially barely eating anything, extremely orthorexic, not functioning well, mental hunger through the roof, if you're not there, right, then it's almost like this kind of confusion or this misunderstanding of how much commitment you still have to have in order to fully recover. It's almost like this, you're underestimating what it's going to take to fully recover because you're not one of those people that are really sick. And those are the people who get stuck in quasi-recovery. Those are the people who get stuck because it's like, well, I mean, I'm not gonna like stop everything and get into recovery because that's not necessary. But I'm just gonna kind of try as things come up. I'm just gonna kind of try to, work on things here and there, or I'm gonna try to say yes more than I say no to eating out. I'm just gonna kind of try some things. I don't want to really like fully say I'm in recovery and I'm committing to recovery, and that's my number one priority. But if you don't do that, guess what? Life's gonna happen, and these things aren't going to happen that you need to have happen in order to fully recover. And so, again, just to reiterate, to me, all in means regardless if you have one last tiny little niggling behavior that's driving you nuts. Maybe it's not even driving you nuts. Maybe it's just still there and it feels disordered and you know it is, and you have this insecurity about it and it feels unsettling. Even if you just have that one thing, you still need to go all in. You still need to fully commit to that and tackle that with aggression just like you would from day one. So that's my message to you today. Have a good day.